If you haven't been fully tuned in, Rolex's authorized dealers are the VIP lounges of the Rolex universe, packed with secrets and insider practices not everyone knows about. Lucky for you, we're about to peel back the curtain on these enigmatic dealerships, and trust me, it's going to be eye-opening for any Rolex lover out there. Are you ready to dive in? Let's unravel the mysteries together. You see, earning the title of an authorized dealer isn't just about sealing a deal. It's like being welcomed into a circle of luxury royalty. These folks are picked with precision, ensuring they're loyal to what Rolex is all about. They've got to be on point with the brand's rich history, maintain its top-notch reputation, and yes, chase down those challenging sales goals. See, selling a Rolex isn't just a sale, it's sharing a legacy. Each piece, whether it's a Submariner or a Yachtmaster, they're more than just a watch. It's a narrative, each with its own unique draw. When authorized dealers are handing over a Rolex, they're spinning a yarn, crafting an entire history. But let's not forget, even in the high-stakes world of luxury watches, it's all about the play of supply. Inside a Rolex store, there's a whole strategy game being played. The welcoming committee, aka the junior staff, masters in chit-chat, are your first encounter, but it's the senior sales crew who are the real puppet masters. These seasoned pros are the ones making deals in the shadows, sometimes with those grey market allies steering the ship's fate. Now let's kick things by painting a scene. Imagine you're a lover of all things luxurious, stepping into a Rolex store. You might feel pretty special, but in the vast universe of Rolex, you're just one of many stars in the sky. The real superstars? The authorized dealers of Rolex. These select few carry the hefty expectations of being the best, constantly under the microscope, pushing for perfection. Snagging that authorized dealer badge isn't just a walk in the park. It's a mark of distinction that comes after clearing some pretty high bars and, let's not forget, achieving those tough sales goals. And how they hit those targets might just catch you off guard. Ever scratch your head wondering why snagging that specific Rolex, like a Daytona, feels more like a quest than a quick shop? It's not all about supply and demand. There's a method to the madness. Of course, we all know that getting your hands on those top-shelf Rolex models isn't as simple as just showing up and asking nicely. Authorized dealers have got their eyes peeled for the real deal buyers, not just anyone who strolls in off the street. They're filtering out the casual lookers from the serious collectors. And get this, where the shop's planted makes all the difference. If you're in a flashy part of town, dropping a question about a premium watch might just earn you a polite yet dismissive smile. But take a step into a more low-key area, and suddenly you're in business. It's all part of their strategy to widen their customer net and hit those ambitious sales marks, a little insider secret not everyone's privy to. Then there's the whole other world of grey market dealers. These guys are like the clever foxes of the watch world, scooping up loads of watches from the authorized dealers, both the crowd pleasers and the ones that don't fly off the shelves as fast. This isn't just good news for the authorized folks, boosting their sales left and right, but it also throws a bone to those of us who might have missed our shot at our favorite timepiece through the front door. If you're getting hooked on uncovering the secrets of Rolex's undercover world, don't forget to hit that subscribe button on Opulent Oasis. We're just getting started on peeling back the layers of luxury. Now let's crack open the Rolex vault of secrets a bit more, shall we? Talking trade-ins, you might stroll into an authorized dealer, thinking you're just swapping out your old Rolex for a newer model. However, those trade-ins are like gold dust. They're not just gathering dust in some back room, oh no. They're the secret weapons dealers use to charm the big spenders or to nudge someone onto the exclusive ladder. Imagine your beloved old Rolex becoming the VIP pass for someone else, catapulting them right past the velvet rope. Now onto the real juicy bit, the pricing shenanigans. You'd think the price tags on these watches are set in stone, right? Wrong. Despite Rolex suggesting retail prices, there's room to play, especially with those hot-ticket items everyone's drooling over. And here's where it gets a tad naughty. Say two people are eyeing the same watch, suddenly that price might just start creeping up. It's like an invisible auction, with bids flying under the radar. This isn't your typical supply and demand, it's more like a secret dance, one that could leave economists scratching their heads in wonder. But that's not all. You know those infamous waiting lists? They're not just queues. They're more like mazes of who's who and how much you're in the know. It's less about when you signed up and more about how you've played the game, what's in your collection, and who you've rubbed elbows with. These lists have a life of their own, twisting and turning based on a mix of loyalty, savvy, and sometimes sheer luck. And here's a little secret about those ultra-rare, almost mythical Rolex models. Some pieces are so exclusive, so ridiculously rare, they never hit the main display. They're the unicorns of the Rolex world, shown only to those in the back rooms, to folks who not only appreciate their value, but also have the means to snap them up without blinking. It's a shadowy world of luxury, where having the right connections can mean the difference between wearing a legend and just dreaming about it. Now let's bust a myth or two. You might have heard whispers about having to dress a certain way or drop some big names to get your hands on a Rolex from an official dealer. But here's the real advice. It's all about being real. Show that you have a true passion for the craft, respect for the legacy, and a deep appreciation for what it means to own a piece of luxury. That's what really counts. As we start wrapping up this explorative journey, we hit a curious plot twist, the puzzling case of the Rolex shortage. Despite the limited selection in stores, the grey market online seems to be on fire. This dance of demand, crafted scarcity, and the actual stockpile is like a masterclass in luxury marketing. Diving deeper into buying a Rolex, it's not just about whether you've got the cash. When you show interest in a model, dealers are sizing you up, trying to see if you really get what that watch represents, its story, its legacy. So, are you just after a flashy badge, or does the spirit of Rolex genuinely speak to you? Dealers have seen it all, from the young entrepreneur who celebrated her first big win with a Rolex GMT Master II to the retired naval officer who shares tales of the deep with his sea dweller. These stories weave into the very fabric of Rolex, turning it from a mere brand into a legend that lives and breathes. And as we bring this Rolex adventure to a close, remember, the luxury world is wide, and Rolex is just one dazzling point in a constellation of opulence. We're all about sharing and hearing your luxury stories, so why not drop your experiences or wishes in the comments? Opulent Oasis isn't just another channel. It's a gathering spot for those who know and love the finer things in life. If you've been captivated by our stroll through Rolex's history and mystery, show some love with a like. Hit that subscribe button on Opulent Oasis for more luxury lore, and stay tuned for the creme de la creme of luxury insights. Until next time, keep that curiosity alive because in the luxury universe, it's the seekers who find the most treasure.